That's it. Yo, what is up? This is Bone here, and I got some brand new Borderlands 2 gameplay for you today. Now, this is the newest Headhunter pack. It's the fourth one for, Borderlands 2. Came out today, February 11th. It's called Mad Moxxi and the Wedding Day Massacre. Now, I do believe this is going to be the fourth DLC of a total of 5. I do believe they confirmed that there's only going to be 5 Headhunter packs, and that is actually going to end it out for Borderlands 2. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a first play walkthrough of the entire DLC, and it is going to be on normal mode. The reason why I do this is because it's the easiest way to tell how easy or hard a DLC is, because if you just go straight into like OP8, it's pretty much difficult no matter what. So I do it on normal mode. Plus, it's very easy to explore and look around, so you don't miss anything. When you play in a higher difficulty, you can tend to miss easy stuff because you're too worried about the actual fighting than the exploration. And I like exploring brand new DLCs and seeing everything that's in them. So, with that said, I am going to start out the review with, the content. A lot of people want to know how long it's going to take, whether there's going to be replayability. I will say, with me, listening to all the character dialogue, looking around, exploring everything, trying to look for, the secrets and Easter eggs and stuff like that. It took about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes to complete my first playthrough. Now, that was with doing the main quest, the side option, and the mini bosses. And I will explain all that stuff later and get into, more detail about that. But I will have to say this is my second favorite Headhunter pack DLC. TK Baja's was actually my first, because it did have the the secret boss and the cauldron and stuff like that, and it actually seemed like it was the longest DLC. It seemed like it took the longest to complete. But yeah, so this is actually my second favorite one. I liked it better than the Christmas one, and of course the Water Gobbler was my least favorite, and that's because the side quest was the Grandma Flexington, which was not really much of a side quest at all. But but yeah, this DLC is it's based around the Zaffords and the Hodunks, the feud, and the reason why it's called Mad Moxxi is because she has this crazy idea that she's going to make this love potion for these two people that are getting married, which one is a Zafford and one's a Hodunk, and she's going to spice their drinks and or spike their drinks, and I said spice. She's going to spice their drink. Anyway, she's going to spike their drinks with this love potion, and they're going to fall in love, and the two clans are going to be united, and of course it totally backfires, and that's basically the boss battle, which when I get to the boss battle, when I do the walkthrough of it, I will tell you guys a couple things about the boss battle. It's actually pretty unique. I'm not sure if they've ever done this before, but I really did like the boss battle because there are a couple of variables involved with the boss battle, which kind of makes it unique. And I do want to further investigate that, because I do think there could be a couple little tricks in the boss battle. We'll have to see. But yeah, there are some like I said, there are some mini bosses. They're pretty easy to take down. I will show you the first one in the end of this video, and basically you just got to collect these like fish, and go fishing and in this area right here where all these threshers are, and they're pretty easy. But they do actually, for as easy as they are, they do actually drop pretty decent loot. As far as I mean, nothing like legendary status, but I was getting some blues and purples So that's not too bad for a thresher that, you know, you can take down in about 15 seconds to get a blue or purple gun. That's not too bad. So I did kind of like that. Plus there are a couple of red loot chests, stuff like that. And there's also a once you finish all of the mini bosses, you actually get a red loot chest. And a lot of people have been saying they've been getting legendaries out of those already. I didn't get a legendary. I got 4 green guns, so I might have got the shaft, but I will have to do it again. And, you know, I'll update that and let you guys know about that. But, yeah, so, like, you find out why these, the Hodunk and the Zafford right here have helmets on during the boss battle. And, of course, if you guys played Borderlands 2, you guys can probably figure out why they have helmets on. And it really surprised me. I just wasn't really thinking about it too much, and then when I got to the boss battle, I was like, oh no. But it really was I actually really liked the boss battle. Now the boss battle wasn't actually hard, but it was unique, which made it very interesting. And yeah, I really liked it. But the last thing I do want to tell you guys, you know, one thing I actually did like about this DLC, it does kind of relate to real life. And, you know, I kind of found that interesting. I don't know if Gearbox planned it out or they just got lucky, but hear me out on this. So, basically, you know, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which is basically what it's officially called, is when, you know, Al Capone, he had, you know, he had his guys gunned down, like, you know, seven guys from a rivalry gang, basically. I believe it was, what was his name? Bugs Moran, I believe that was his name. 7 of his guys got gunned down by, you know, Al Capone and his boys on, you know, Valentine's Day, and that's why it's called the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And of course, this is called the Wedding Day Massacre, which, you know, they just switched the words around, but obviously you guys can tell it's supposed to be on Valentine's Day, considering they released it like 3 days early from Valentine's Day. And then the next thing is what I really liked about it is, you know, the I can't remember which one. Is it the Zaffords? Or maybe it's both. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Maybe it's the Zafford. The Zaffords own a distillery. And then, of course, in real life, you know, when the real gang war went down with Al Capone, that was actually during the Prohibition days. So, yeah, it kind of relates really well to real life. I found that kind of interesting. But anyways, right here is the fish, guys. This is to start the mini boss. Now you will find 5 fish around the map, and I'll probably make a separate video for that just to show you guys if you guys haven't quite found one. But they are pretty easy. This did actually kind of scare me right when they spawned, because like right when I seen this guy and I noticed he didn't have the name of Thresher, that he had an actual unique name. I figured he was going to be pretty hard to defeat, but he did go down pretty easy. And you know, later I realized you know, the scaling of the fish. But yeah, so his name was like Sigmund. He goes down pretty easy. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop it right there. And you know, I will be back as soon as I can with the second part of the walkthrough. And would appreciate it if you guys would like the video. If you guys got any questions or anything, just comment down below. I'm always happy to respond to you guys. And peace, guys. I am out of here. See ya.